All right. So hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. We're going to take a look at BTC on a lower degree, right? We're going to take a look at the potential breakout we're going to be we could be expecting over the next like a few days and so on. We're going to talk about the MACD. We're going to talk about the 50-day cycle, the 3-week cycle, and and all that good stuff. Okay. So if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join my public Telegram group, link in the description, and all that good stuff. Okay. If you're looking to join the premium on Discord, you can also join it through you can join it the link in the description and all that good stuff, right? So now let's go ahead and dive into the analysis regarding BTC. It's been a quite it hasn't been very volatile over the last like a few days and so on. It's just been ranging from 42 down to like a 32k, creating a potential breakout like over the next like a few days. We could get a big breakout. Which way we're gonna be breaking out at? Which way we're gonna break out? We just have to wait and see if bulls gonna be able to push above 39k, or wait for bears to basically break the support trend line right here, just about like a now. Yeah, right now it is just about like a 35k and so on, right? And we got a support just about a 31k average. It could go lower once again, but on average I think like 31k going to be a good support for the rest of the month. Even if we break below it, we're gonna take a look at it, but bulls most likely going to be buying the dip all the way down to 25k, and price action could pump back above 30k and so on, right? So let me take a look at the chat room, see if you guys can hear. 46 zebra in the house. So yes, that's the type of a breakout we could get, right, at any given time. Right now volume has been pretty low over the last few weeks, right? Over the last 2 weeks especially, right, since like the dump down to low 30Ks. You can see like it dumped massively to the downside right here, and basically got bought up very quickly and pumped right back up to nearly 42k. So in terms of percentage, we pumped like nearly 40%. Okay, 40% pump after the big dump. Most people basically panicked and been selling the bottom and all of that good stuff, and try to re-enter right here, which is basically not a good sign at all. So the best thing to do right now regarding this structure is just wait for a breakout. If we break out to the upside, most likely bulls going to be taking some long position, and bears going to be shorting anywhere around like the 6-hour 100 EMA, which is right now just about like a 42k, right? And if we break to the downside, right, we get the breakout to the downside, most likely bears going to keep shorting, and bulls going to be buying the dip right here. Okay, and we could be in this range for the next like a few weeks. So let's take a look at it in terms of triangular formation, right? So if we take a look at it in terms of triangular formation, we could say right now, even though like MACD right here, it is positive, right? But because of the triangular formation, we could say bears in control, right, at resistance level right here, this white line. We also got another resistance right here if you basically want to follow the white triangular formation, right? So if we do not break the resistance level right here, just about like 37, right, 38, we could be looking for the support right here, and could break it and basically drop all the way down to the support level we just talked about, 31k on average, right, which is basically the green shaded area right here over the next like a few days and so on. This blue area could be very tough to be taking a long position right here. Of course it could break out once again to up to basically the 6-hour 100 EMA 42, but it is going to be crucial for the bulls to be buying in this range. So let's see if we're going to be able to break it and basically pump all the way up to 42 and so on, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on the higher time frame. So on the higher time frame, we're gonna start off with the 50-day cycle. So the 50-day cycle, what we said regarding the 50-day cycle, we're gonna take a look at it on a you know, we're gonna take a look at the regular candles first, right? So what we said regarding the 50-day cycle, we said if we basically close the cycle bearish, right? Let's do this. Hold on one second, guys. Seems like my streaming is tripping. Okay. If we're gonna close the 50-day cycle bearish, most likely, you know, we could see like a lower prices after that, right? So it is a bearish setup, right? Even though like we, you know, most bulls still looking for higher prices, and most bears wanna, you know, wanna see like lower prices. But the 50-day cycle closing bearish, it is always a, you know, a bearish indicator. Okay, so we could say over the next like a few days and so on, in order to basically flip bullish again on a macro, on the macro scale, we're gonna need to basically break above resistance right here, just about 58. So if we break above 58, we could say like, hey, we're on a bullish uptrend, and we could be looking for higher prices after that, right? So now let's take a look at the 3 weeks, the 21 days cycle. On Bitstamp. So if we take a look at the 3 week cycle on Bitstamp on the Hakanashi, what we're seeing right now is like we already started a downtrend. Okay, as we said on our way up, you know, back in you know, January, February, and all that good stuff, the 50-day cycle was pretty strong, and we said as long as we're getting these like type of candles with no tails, okay, meaning like no wicks to the downside, okay, we're most likely going to see you know, the bull market continuation. So in order to basically see a bear market, we're gonna need some wicks to the downside, and that's exactly what we got right here. If you notice, well, we just got a big wick to the downside on the Hakanashi candles, right? So it means the volatility right now, it is on the downside, okay, till we start getting like this type of a body structure, and we're gonna be like, oops, you know, it is time to basically you know, it is time to basically you know, stop shorting the market, and gonna be looking for some higher prices. But as of now, the volatility based on the 3 weeks Hakanashi, and also the 50 days Hakanashi, right? Both of them showing like a volatility could be on the downside from now on. Okay, something to keep in mind. We could get some move to the upside, but these candles have to basically start giving us some no tails to the downside. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like all the wicks, when we go into the upside, the wicks, okay, they have to be on the upside. Okay, once we start like once we start a bear market, you can see like the wicks going to be on the downside. Okay, it means like volatility on the downside. So something to keep in mind, it is a macro view. It could take like weeks, month, okay, to see this type of wicks, but you basically just gonna anticipate it and know exactly which way the market is going. All right, so let's go back to the 3 weeks basis. So right now on the 3 weeks basis, once again, our 21 EMA going to be our main support. Even though we are anticipating low prices, we just need to break the 21 EMA right here in order to see like a low prices. The 21 EMA on a 3 weeks basis, it is just about like a 305, okay, give or take. So 30,000 and you know, $300 range. So something to basically keep in mind in case we drop below 30k, because market might not stay below 30k forever. It is definitely going to give us some sort of pullbacks, but we will take a look at it once we get some big rejection. Okay, in terms of basically MACD on a 3 weeks basis, what we said was like closing below below the blue line, right, which is our you know, bull market support. We were expecting a potential like a reversal, right? But it seems like, you know, right here, let's take a look at it. Okay, right here back in 2013, you can see like we retested our blue line right here and pushed back up to our resistance level on our R side, right? I was expecting some sort of reversal right here, but I said like if we break below the blue line, we most likely, okay, going to you know, get a tough time to get back above it. Okay, so in order to basically get a reversal pattern, once again our R side got to be above the support level right here. Okay, so we need to be above the support level. Our stronger buy area for the bulls going to be right here. Okay, which means like a potential bear market, you know, a bottom formation, you know, something like that. Okay, it is too early to talk about like dropping down here, RSI 43, but something to just keep in mind, just in case we see price action basically dip all the way down to you know, on the RSI dipping down all the way down to 46 and so on, right? So yeah, RSI is not looking great right now. Price action not looking so great. So bulls got a lot of work to do to basically flip the sentiment, you know, for a potential bull market continuation, right? But anything can happen. Okay, market is pretty volatile. A close above 58 could change everything. Okay, a close above 58 over the next like a few days could change everything, guys. So so let's go back to BTC and on the lower degree and take a look at the hourly basis, right? On the hourly basis, on the hourly basis, volatility is decreasing a lot. Okay, so as you can see right here, even though we got the bullish crossover right here on our 21 EMA, basically cross our 100 EMA, which is a bullish sign. MACD was still positive right here, but MACD right now it is negative. Okay, and we're about to get a bearish crossover on the lower degree. So resistance on the lower degree still going to be just about like 37, right, as we just described, right? And support area on the hourly basis, it is still going to be the same area right here, just about 35, right? So volume, we got a big volume actually right here last night, I think, right? Yeah, this morning we got a big pump right here, a big pump right there, but can't see it on the higher time frame, right? It is pretty low on the daily basis. Take a look at it on the daily basis. Buying volume been decreasing, so it means like we're gonna get a big breakout on either direction. Okay, we just don't know yet, but we're about to get a big breakout. Okay, volume is decreasing, price is moving sideways. Basically it is a sign of a triangular formation and a potential breakout to the upside or either to the downside, but we will know over the next like a few hours and so on. Doomsday. All right, guys. So if you guys don't have any question, right, regarding any alt, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about Ethereum. So I'm giving you guys a few seconds to basically ask question regarding alt, and if not, we go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. Hey, what's up, Matt? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So Ethereum right here, volume, is decreasing on a daily basis. A slight rejection on the, on a daily basis. Got our 21 EMA, as a resistance right here, just about like 2,900 all the way, all the way down to like a 2,700 range. So, and you can take a look at the 21 EMA on a daily basis before the crash. Support right here, support right there, support right here. So it is acting as a very, very strong resistance right now. So we need to break above it at least over the next like a few days to start like looking for higher prices and all that good stuff. So similar triangular formation as BTC. So could get a breakout at any given time right now. So keep an eye on Ethereum. If you're bullish, right, you could be looking for a 1-to-1 extension to the upside. Right there, if you're bullish, right, could be looking for the retest of the top. And if you're bearish, you could be looking for a move to the downside. Okay, so let's take a look at the log scale. It'll be more accurate, right? Yeah, similar thing. Okay, 1-to-1 extension almost at 1,300, right? Right there. Right there. So of course, I don't think like the move going to be direct, like a straight sell-off. If like bears decide to basically dump the price, I don't think like we're going to drop straight down in one candle. So it could take basically forever. It could do something like that. We'll move to the move sideways and then basically retest the 1,300. But if we're going to be breaking out, it could be a straight pump to the upside all the way up to basically an all-time high again. Okay. Hey, what's up, Gold Eagle? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So let's take a look at a Reef. I'm assuming you want to take a look at Reef USDT. So Reef, let's go back to probably got a setup for Reef. So let's take a look at it on the daily. So Reef, it has a cleaner support area right here where we basically capitulated before the below the support area and basically just retesting it. As of now, it is on a potential bearish downtrend. If we break above the support line right here, retest it, we could be looking for high prices after that, right? We got a resistance line right here. Got our resistance level just about like 5 cents, right? Right there, 5.5 cents, and support area just about like a 3.5 cents, give or take, right? So in order to basically flip the bearish momentum, we're gonna be looking for a potential breakout above like a 3.5 cents. Okay, so support level to look for on the downside, it could be all the way down to the bottom right here where we started at. Okay, it might not get there, but just to be safe, right, I would basically keep an eye on just about like 007 up to basically 008, right, in this range. Yeah, I'm still holding my Tezos. I've been buying Tezos like $2 to $3 range, right? So it is still a long-term hold for me. It doesn't mean like it is a long-term hold for you. So if you cannot basically hold throughout the sideways correction or like a below $2 and so on, you might not want to be holding it, right? Just in case like BTC decides to drop below 25k, most likely Tesla is gonna be dropping below $2.50. So, but we will see. Okay, I'm still holding Teslas. Thanks a lot, K for Liberty. Ocean for EG. Let's take a look at Ocean. I don't know if you mean Ocean or Ocean Protocol. So I don't know. Give me a ticker symbol, okay? If you mean like Ocean Protocol or whatever. You're welcome, Gold. Matic. So Matic, I like it on the high time frame, right? As we said, as long as we above the 2-day 21 EMA, it could basically keep up the momentum. But once we break, if we break the 2-day 21 EMA right here, we could be in a a potential downtrend. And support area to look for, first one going to be 2-day 100 EMA right there. It is right now just about like 55, and based on price support, we could be looking for just about like 30 to 35 cents if we drop, if we break the 2-day 21, right? So, but as of now, it is not showing a strong downside, momentum, right? Even though we got big selling volume right here, right? Price action, it is still above the 2-day 21. So keep an eye on the 2-day 100 EMA, right? 50 cents, 55, and basically a price support right here, just about like a 33. In terms of Fibonacci, we could, look for a swing low to swing high right there, right? So if you take a look at it in terms of swing low to swing high, the dip we got basically dropped all the way down to a 236. And in terms of price support right here, it is exactly at 382. So, we could see a potential retest if we're going to be moving sideways over the next like a few months. We could see, a potential dip down to price support at 33. Okay, but as of now, once again, we're still above the 2-day 21. So I wouldn't be too worried unless we break below it. If we break below it, it could be, it could be it could be fun on the downside. Ocean Protocol. So Ocean is basically just following BTC, okay? It is just following BTC. Let's take a look at it on Bittrex. Yeah, if you take a look at it on Bittrex, we got a price support right here, just about like 24 cents, right? And in terms of Fibonacci, it did got a we got a nasty wick to the downside, so it is hard to basically include the wick right here. But let's just take the absolute low right there, not the absolute low of the wick, but the previous support right here back in August 2019. Yeah, 382 going to be at price support, so that's going to be a good level of a good level of support we could anticipate over the next like a few weeks. If we break it, we still got 50% pullback, which is right here. Okay, just about 16 cents. But as of now, I would just pay attention to 382, right? Just about 25 cents, right? We got a good confluence, 382 Fibonacci, and basically a price support, so it could be a good deal to keep an eye on, right? So in order to basically flip bullish, right, we just gonna need to stay above the 2-day 21. MACD once again has to cross bullish, so no sign of reversal yet. We could get it at any time, right? But as of now, no sign of reversal. Resistance once again 21 EMA right here. Okay, it could be our next big resistance over the next like a few months. If we're going to be dropping lower, if we're going to be pumping to the upside, it is going to be our big support to keep an eye on, just like what we got right here. Okay, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Kairos? Take a look at HI. HAI. So HAI doesn't have enough yeah, doesn't have enough history to rely on. I think we it doesn't have enough history to rely on, but we can we can anticipate a potential resistance trend line right here. Okay, right there. Right, so resistance just about 23 cents, right? Another 50 to a 6% potential move if bull's gonna be pushing that high, right? A constant support right here, just about like a 10 cents up to a 12 cents range. So you could we could get a potential sideways correction right here, but I just don't know because it doesn't have enough history to basically rely on a to rely on it. Let's see, maybe I can find it somewhere else. Uniswap. On Uni, doesn't look good on Uni neither. Volume too low. Take a look at it on Hakanashi. Yeah, if we take a look at it on Uni, we could draw a potential 5-way structure. It is pretty clean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we could be looking for a potential pullback right here. Okay, right now we at 382. I mean, we at 236, 382 pullback, going to be just about like 11 cents, which is basically what we just said, right? So right here. Right there. Okay, so that's going to be our price and Fibonacci support, just about 12 cents. Let's take a look at it on KuCoin. Yeah, it looked pretty weird on KuCoin, but so let's go ahead and take a look at Link. So Link got a nice pullback, but it dipped down to a 24, as we said last time right here, right? 24.25, and right now it is giving us a three-way move. So we just don't know if the three-way move going to be a potential five-way. It could be a potential five-way. We just don't know. But if BTC is going to be dropping, right, we could say we're going to be getting another five-way move to the downside. Okay, that way we're going to get our zigzag formation like that. 1, 2, 3. That's possible, right? Or we could get a five-way move, right, and drop again and then keep going to the upside, right? But BTC will decide the direction. We'll decide which way you know, market gonna go. So I would just be looking for a potential support right here again. Okay, for Link. Resistance, once again, it is going to be just about like 43 right there, and support going to be right here, back down to a 15 to a, you know, $17. Okay, so on the higher time frame, I like Link on the higher time frame, right? If you take a look at it on the higher time frame, we got a price support right there, just about like a you know, $9 to $11 if we drop all the way down to this range again. Okay, we could be looking for 382 going to be just about $13, and 50% pullback going to be just about like $9, give or take, right? But it could take a while. Once again, it is not even confirmed we're gonna get there, but you know, if we break the support area right here, 236, definitely we could be looking for 382 at $13, because we already retested like $15. So, and when Link was like $50, if you basically call for like a $13, people might think like you're crazy, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at TRB. TRB, it is still up. It is still up from the December lows, like most alt. So the December lows was just about like $15, right? So it is still not doing bad, but we broke the support trend line right here, right? And no sign of reversal. But a good news, we got a good news regarding the volume. A decreasing volume, decreasing prices could indicate we could be in this range. However, if we drop down lower, we could be retesting our, you know, February lows right there, just about like $27, $25 range. Okay, however, if we get the reversal pattern, we could be looking for resistance just about like 83. Okay, 83 resistance, right? And basically support 27. So let's take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci. Take it from here. That's just going to be 27, going to be just about like 0.786. We got a support from 0.618 already, just about like $36, $37. 0.786 going to be just about like 25, 27 right there, give or take. Okay, so resistance once again 82, 83, support 25, 26. So right now price is at 57. So let's go ahead and take a look at Seer. SCUSDT. So see here, let's take a look at on the 2-day first, on the 3-day. Broke the trend line. One, two, 3, 4, and 5. Dump down 50% pullback right here, just about, you know, penny and a half, give or take. So next support going to be just about a, you know, 0081, and resistance once again it is going to be our 2-day 21, 3-day 21 right here. For most alt, the 2-day 21 going to be resistance. Even if you take a look at BTC, our 2-day 21 going to be our next resistance if we get a breakout, right? So resistance up to basically 3 cents, right? And support going to be, first support going to be like, you know, 0.012, and secondary support going to be 008, right? Right here and right there. That's going to be our next primary and secondary support. Our primary resistance going to be just about like a 3 cents, up to 3 cents. But the volume is decreasing, so I wouldn't be too you know, I wouldn't be too bearish on it, you know, since like the volume is decreasing. I would be just looking for the primary support at, you know, penny and a half. Let's say, you know, it's already penny and a half, but 0.012 range right there. Okay, because volume is decreasing, because we could get another support right here, right, and still get the move to the upside before even dropping right here. But we don't know yet. We just have to wait till we drop right here. So let's take a look at OXT. So OXT, it is still moving sideways, right? Even though the entire market dumped, right? You can see like the it pumped to the 1800 range up to 2000. It didn't quite hit 2000, but that level of resistance is pretty strong. So in order to basically get any breakout, we gotta break like nearly 2000. Okay, so support is right here, just about like a 750 to you know, 800 sats range. It is still going to be a you know, support level to keep an eye on, right? And we got still a potential rejection area to keep an eye on over the next like a few weeks, up to basically 3000. But it's been holding pretty strong. It's just, you know, it's like it's not just breaking out to the upside, but it's been moving sideways since like you know, January, February. So ALTB ALBT. Can't find ALBT, man. ALB. Let's take a look at on Phoenix. Can't do any charting on it. Doesn't have enough history, and it's been dropping all the way down. So we'd just give it, you know, would give it like a few more days to basically give us a better pattern. But support right here, just about like a 25 cents as of now, right? That's your support area. And you got a nasty trend line. Bears looking pretty aggressive, right? So you got your support just about like a 25, and resistance just about like 40. So could be in this range. I just don't know, right? But as of now, that's what I would look for, at least within the next like a few weeks and so on. MACD is already positive, so that's a good news. So volume is pretty decent, selling volume, so not a lot of selling volume. So we just need like some big buying pressure in order to break the trend line right here, and we're going to be talking about move to the upside. But as of now, support is right here. Let's take a look at COPE. Yeah, COPE, decreasing volume right here. So a big move is coming. So keep an eye on it, right? Volume cannot go to zero. And we got wedge pattern, breakout to the downside, retested the nearly all-time low. I'm assuming that's all-time low right here, right? So you back down to a support area. So let's see what we're gonna get, right? On the way up, things were, things was looking great. Everything was looking great right here on the way up, and we basically created a wedge pattern and get the dump to the outside. So hey, what's up, Joshua? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So let's go back to BTC. So let's go ahead and take a look at XRP really quickly. So XRP just hit the daily 21. It looks like a three-way move pullback right here, right? So it looks like a three-way move pullback. So if we're gonna drop, it could be a a very impulsive wave, pretty much similar to the previous A wave right here to the downside, if that's going to be the case, right? But let's see if we're gonna find support right there, just about like 75 down to a 70 cents, right? And resistance, once again, it is going to be for most alt, right? They're going to be looking for either the trend line resistance, or you can take a look at the 2-day time, the 2-day 21 and 3-day 21. Actually, for XRP, it is already at resistance, right? Already hit the 2-day 21. Actually, not yet, okay? Not yet, but we do have a trend line resistance right here. So we do have a trend line resistance, and support is right there, primary support, and price support going to be right here, just about 45 cents, okay, up to basically 50 cents. That's going to be our 50% pullback from our swing low, 10 cents right here, right? 10 cents right there. MACD pretty negative right here. So I could say, okay, it is a, we got our zigzag formation and we're going to be pumping to the upside, but the market sentiment doesn't basically doesn't like a, doesn't like the correction right here. Okay, the market sentiment is saying like we could get another wave down. Okay, it could, it could find a bottom right here. It could, okay, but we will see. That is support trend line right there. It is respecting it right now. So let's see. Litecoin. So Litecoin, we already retested our 382, right? And swing low right here, 23, swing high, just about 420, 430 range, and 382 was is at a 138. We could be looking for 50% pullback, could be somewhere around like $100 Litecoin. Okay, that's going to be 50% pullback. 0.618 going to be just about Satoshi again calling. Going to be just about $70. But once again, these prices are just like directional move. It is not targets. Okay, yeah, $70 is not a target. It is just a directional move over the next like a few months, because we need to break her 140 120 range before we even talk about like $70. So but the direction, if if the sell-off is strong enough, right, we could, over the next like a few months, we're going to be paying attention to a 0.618. We just don't know how long the bear market going to last, right? So we just have to keep an eye on these Fibonacci areas, right? Just in case we do not break above the 2-day 21, just about like 230, and basically get rejected again and drop down here. But as of now, we'll just pay attention to 125 and then 95 to $100 range. Okay, if we break above the 21 EMA on our 2-day basis, we could be looking for higher prices after that, and we're gonna basically just forget about the potential drop down to $100. So let's take a look at it on a 6-hour basis. Satoshi is panicking, so I mean, Satoshi is a girl actually, right? So the Satoshi that calls me is a girl, right? So I'm just joking, man. But right here on the lower degree, we got a potential breakout, and short-term resistance going to be just about like 220, right, up to 220. And short-term support, once again, it is going to be right here down to 120. Nice volume though in terms of buying, but pretty low. Let's go back to Ethereum. So Ethereum, the correction I'm looking at for Ethereum is like we could either get this move down, right, and up again before even dropping down here, or we could get the entire move right here and get this move down and then go up. Okay, so we could either get this one, which is going to be a bigger flat correction, a continuation pattern, 1 2 3, right, or we could get a move like that, and like that, and then like that. Okay, that's possible. Okay, or even just a retest could create another lower high right here. We just don't know, right? But we just trying to figure out the direction right there. Okay, that's possible. Okay, or let me redo the other one. We got our impulsive wave, we got this drop, and we could go all the way up, right, to the top again, and retest the bottom right here again, and basically go to the upside. Okay, so we could either follow the yellow pattern or the white pattern with a blue trend line resistance right there. Let's do this. Okay, So basically Ethereum, this range of 2000 going to be in a short term, right, going to be a pivot area to keep an eye on, because price could be fluctuating you know, up and down, you know, in this range of $2,000 range, because both correction are pretty correct. Okay, they both you could anticipate either or, right? Hey, what's up, 666? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Yeah, it's been boring since like the 19th, really. So after the big drop, that's why I was telling you guys, don't be panicking, but just buy the dip. After a big drop, market, you know, gonna move sideways. It's not gonna be dropping like for 30 days, 40 days, stuff like that, right? It's gonna be moving sideways. A big drop right here, you know, all the way down to like 1750. You gotta buy it. So let's see if we're gonna break this resistance area right there. Okay, I think the connection was tripping. So let's go ahead and talk about the 50-day cycle for 666. The 50-day cycle, we talked about it like at the beginning of the live stream. We said, you know, we already closed bearish on the regular cycle, and I think you were talking about the spinning top right here. Yes, we ended up creating a spinning top, did not close bearish, but on the regular candle right here, we already bearish. So it doesn't mean we cannot push back up, but what we're saying is like we need to break above like a 58 in order to basically you know, in order to flip the momentum. Okay, so a bearish 50-day cycle in a bull market is, you know, is not a good sign, okay, of a bull market continuation, right? Once again, it doesn't mean we're not going to get volatility to the upside. It only means like the most we could get like most of the volatility to the downside. Okay, however, you know, if we flip, you know, if we pump above 58 60k area, you know, things could basically change, and we're going to be looking for you know, high prices after that, right? But as of now, everything is pointing to the downside. We just have to wait for everything to start like pointing to the upside, right? That's just safer. And we talk about it on the Heikin-Ashi. What we said on the Heikin-Ashi is like, once we start getting these wicks to the downside, right, these wicks to the downside, it could, you know, create a strong downward momentum, okay, all the way down to the 21 EMA right here. The 21 EMA on the 50-day cycle, it is just about like 21k, right? So and as you can see right here, we did have a did get a support right here, did get a support right here. So I'm expecting a strong support, right? Let's say by September, hopefully, right? October, you know, we could drop all the way down to 20k, right? If that's the case, if like we're going to be in a bear market, it's not guaranteed like the downtrend going to continue, right? So I wouldn't be basically overly confident like we're going to get down to a 20k, right? Even though everything is pointing down, 50 days is pointing down, monthly is pointing down, quarterly is pointing down, even down to the 2-day time frame, it is pointing down, right? But you can never be so sure, right? Yes, Yes, we just talked about the 50 days hike and hash right here. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? You know, be safe out there. Market is pretty volatile. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure to join the public Telegram group and all that good stuff. Link in the description. All right, guys, be safe.